police station, I took her on. To help her, yes. But also to steady my own fear.
That's it.
Any minute, I expected to see one or all of them. The devil, the clown, the house detective. But they weren't in sight. There were people milling about on the street, but not the three I feared. And strangely, not finding them there frightened me more than ever. I found a cab and gave the driver the address of the convent. The nun and I didn't try to talk. I realized this whole thing was difficult for her, and I didn't feel like
It's a Lahoma town.
too much had happened to me for one night.
They're boring?
Nothing to get bored sometimes. Law enforcement.
The cab pulled up in front of an ancient building in the French Quarter, crumbling cement and wrought ironwork. We got out and I walked with her to the big front door. The nun raised the knocker.
See where that
And I
truck
knew
went?
I'd been had.
I want to go that way.
What is on?
Those cars are going.
Red, polished fingernails. You're not a nun. Where have you been?
Hurry, boys, you guys.
Come on, you. Inside was the devil and the clown. They yanked me out of the house. And the girl.
That's 281. How about that?
Back in the police station, I
That
haven't
was
really
telling.
talked to friends.
You know, I know you don't eat a lot.
As far as I thought.
I'm trying not to.
Now I knew I'd seen her before. Only before, she'd worn a green dress with a scarlet mouth to match her fingernails. And her hair had been
Like,
blonde
I'm starving. I
and
feel
long.
you're not hungry.
And she wanted a window open. A window that wasn't
Never had that
stuck.
business.
You've given us a lot of trouble.
I'm sorry, but I
You've been very
don't...
patient. Now we want the fight.
I told you before, I don't have...
You had it.
Did
I
what?
had it, yes, I had it. I took it. I don't know why I took it, but I lost
Was
it.
it
Who
good?
said you to get it now?
That's fine.
I love this
All right,
shit.
who you working
I've
for?
never had that.
Baloney?
Look, there's some mistake.
Yeah,
I'm a
they're
sailor.
hamburgers.
I sell washers.
You're lying.
Look, I tell
Where's
you.
the stuff? There's baloney on it.
Good stuff. I don't know
Dairy
any
stuff.
baloney.
I really wanted to shake this one, but I was like,
Get you any
it's too
baloney.
early.
Oh, you're right.
Let me talk to him. Look, if you're covering up for baloney,
Baloney. I don't know any baloney.
baloney wouldn't take a beating for you.
I tell you.
Whatever he's paying him, we'll pay you more.
We'll
Next
pay
time,
him.
get a cappuccino.
Hand
Yeah,
over
that's
that
all
Bible
good.
and tell us where the junk's stacked, and so help me out, too.
Don't.
Let's call it a
That's what it
man
is.
who
Don't.
stole the Bible.
That's what it is. Dope. Heroin and cocaine, 100 grand worth.
Stop it. Tell him we'll never find him.
I wonder what stories these are.
What's your name? You
Well,
work
this is
for
more
baloney.
about suspense.
Nobody but Baloney knows about that Bible. You came to hijack the stuff.
Charlie. Don't. Baloney.
Stop lying. Baloney, you are carrying the stuff. But he
I don't
hasn't
know.
got the stuff somewhere in New Orleans.
You're wasting your time, baby. I'll make you talk. Are you gonna talk? Do you want the butt of this gun right across your face?
Don't you believe me? He hit me. I tried to keep my eyes open. To hang on to consciousness. Across the room, I saw the door open, and in it stood a man with another gun. A big man with black hair. The phony house detective. Was his
I
name
didn't expect
Maloney?
this.
Okay.
I've never eaten shit. I can't remember last time I bought it.
I didn't know how long it was out. When I came to, I was lying on a bed. My head
Like
was
you, I
down.
feel like you're not much of a snack
Cheeks,
eater. Like you
nose,
prefer,
every bone in my face.
like
seemed
you'd
on
have the
fire.
big meal rather than
There was a
snacks.
cold cloth on my eyes.
You know?
Yeah.
I tried to think. Why did I hurt so?
I got it or something.
The Bible. They wanted the Bible, but I didn't have it. That's a good thing. If I had it, they'd kill me. And then I smelled something. A strong cigar. It burned the inside of my nose. I rolled over to get away from it, opened my eyes. The devil, the clown were gone. So was the girl. I was alone. The phony house detective.
All right, let's not waste any more time. What did you do with the Bible?
Where are the others?
They've been taken care of. Look, you took the Bible that belongs in this room. Now, what did you do with it?
This room? Yeah, room 302. What are we doing back in the hotel?
You have no right to touch that Bible. Now think, what did you do with it?
Where is it? Oh, look, I told them. I must have lost it. I don't know.
I got it.
You want to try and cracker?
He's a gentleman who left his suitcases with me.
Okay.
Mr. Cummings,
Suitcases? Come on in. Who are you?
Hey, I run the cigar stand in the I saw you bring Mr. Cummings in. If you don't mind my saying so, quite tight now.
Okay.
I'm going off duty in a little while, and I thought he needed his thing. You see, he checked me.
Well, you know.
Thanks.
Just off.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here's his book.
No, don't need the book.
But you forgot it on the
No, I don't want the book. You can have it.
I'll take the book.
No, don't give it to him.
What the? All right, thanks for your trouble. Oh, don't mention it. Hope he feels better tomorrow.
You want to write them.
Yeah, last.
All right,
Bible.
Just past the green sign.
You will die tonight. You know, that's a pretty good sun covering the planet.
Oh,
Who's on a jacket?
Oh, it's baloney. I don't know.
You know, I filled all 281 from Mexico to the Canadian border to Somerville.
Is it here?
Yeah, it's right here.
Very good. Chapter 1,
That's,
2. Yes, here's the address of the
Fun-
warehouse where the
fun
stuff
filming.
is.
I don't understand.
Go off
You're
from
not baloney,
Mexico
who are
to
you?
You understand, United States Treasury Department Narcotics Division.
I'm with you.
You weren't with me on that. No, that was another one we did. Remember that was that
We traced the narcotics carrier all the way around the world to New Orleans to Route 302.
camera.
And when we arrested him, he was clean. He didn't have the evidence.
No, that was another.
Route 302 was the link. The girl
No.
Frankie was to take this room, and I would have followed her to where the evidence was stamped. As
I
simple as that.
do that whole
But you stepped in and threw us all off.
Why didn't you tell me you were a government man when you came in tonight to look for the pocketbook?
How did I know that you were a new member of the mob? Now take my advice, Mr. Cummins. Quit stealing things out of hotels.
Oh, look. I never stole a thing in my life before. This is the
But there's
first time.
one thing that I can't figure out. Why did you steal a Bible?
You're not going to
Why
believe
did
this.
they steal mine?
Honest,
You know that?
I just wanted to finish the story.
You have just heard Escape, produced and directed by William M.
Remember the
Robson.
movie Twisters?
Tonight's original radio play, The Man Who
Okay.
Stole the Bible, was written
So
by
later
John
on,
and Gwen
we'll try to
Bagby.
pass the...
Sam Pierce was heard as Cummings, Nan
film.
Bortman as the girl, Ben Wright as the house detective, Joseph Kearns as the devil, Jeff Corey as the clown, Barry Shipp as the telephone operator and the maid, Wally Mayer as desk clerk and police sergeant, Peter Leeds as the traffic policeman and the cigar stand clerk, and Lou Coogan as the voice. The special musical score was composed and conducted by Leeds Stevens.
The kind of radio that lives forever.
Where history be recorded eternally.
You found it on Sirius XM's Radio Classics.
Before the arenas, before the fame,
Let's take it back a little bit, y'all. Come on.
there was a hometown. Now the Jonas Brothers tell that story on a new limited engagement channel.
Hey guys, it's Joe. It's Nick and Kevin. This is Hometown Radio on Sirius XM.
Hear their new album, Greetings from Your Hometown, and the songs that built the dream.
We built this for you.
Hometown Radio with the Jonas Brothers. For a limited time starting tomorrow. Channel 79 and at home with the Sirius XM app.
Hello?
Am I speaking to Hillary Kane?
Do I know you?
Please, I'm afraid my life is in danger. I'm at home. Do you think you could... Oh, someone's here.
Who's there?
RadioClassics.com is here, offering you the Hillary Kane Mysteries download collection. Follow bold and brassy Hillary Kane, staff investigator for a British tabloid who knows her way around London and around every murder case that comes her way.
All this time, I've been searching for the one big clue that could lead me to the killer. Oh, it's so obvious. I am the clue.
So get a clue and go to RadioClassics.com today to download the Hillary Kane Mysteries collection. Save over 65% off the regular price and pay only $9.99 with coupon code CLUE99. That's RadioClassics.com. Remember, CLUE99 to pay just $9.99. This offer is available for a limited time and cannot be combined with any other offer.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If you're driving a car or truck with an expired warranty and suddenly lost your transmission or needed a full engine repair, would a $4,000 repair bill leave you stranded? I'm Danica Patrick. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Choose the company I trust, Endurance. No matter the mileage, if your vehicle is less than 20 years old, Endurance offers auto protection plans for any budget. Protection on the drivetrain, electrical, transmission, AC, and more. Plus 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement on any plan. Endurance handles everything, from making the claim to paying the certified mechanic of your choice. Act now 1 full year of elite benefits. A $2,000 value, free.
Call for your fast free quote today. Call 800-418-5254. That's 800-418-5254. 800-418-5254.
The success you've already had matters at University of Maryland Global Campus because we're a school for real life. An accredited state university, UMGC lets you earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and relevant life and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. We offer affordable tuition and online and hybrid courses. Classes start August 13th. Apply now and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SHAF.
Radio Classics is presented by Radiospirits.com. Remember suspense. Remember Jack Benny? Remember Radiospirits.com.
Yes, radio is people, without which your receiver would be just a silent piece of furniture.
And now, radio's golden age continues. From Sirius XM's Radio Classics.
Birthday celebration time for a fellow who began his career as a dancer. But with that commanding voice of his, it's only a matter of time before he also showed up on radio. I'm talking about the star of Mr. District Attorney. Although Dwight Least, Raymond Edward Johnson, and Jay Johnson all spent time playing that crusading prosecutor on radio, we most often feature David Bryan. He was born in New York City on August 5th of 1914. And he broke into showbiz performing song and dance routines on the vaudeville stages. After serving in the U.S. Coast Guard during World War II, Bryan worked his way back onto the New York stages and had some radio and film work. He would make his big screen debut in the 1949 Joan Crawford picture Flamingo Road, and appear with her again the following year in The Damn Don't Cry. I'll share a little bit more about David Bryan's career later on. And thinking ahead, in 1 hour, we'll have Mr. King Tracer of Lost Persons. So here we go. This first of two in a row is from December 21st of 1952.
Mr. District Attorney, starring David Bryan. Mr. District Attorney, champion of the people, defender of truth, guardian of our fundamental rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
And it shall be my duty as District Attorney, not only to prosecute to the limit of the law all persons accused of crimes perpetrated within this county, but to defend with equal vigor the rights and privileges of all its citizens.
And now, here is our star, David Bryan, as Paul Garrett, Mr. District Attorney.
A district attorney learns that in every man's mind there is a secret compartment. It can be the hiding place for guilt or for fear. And fear is a deadly enemy of justice. Take this case. It started at 1 o'clock in the morning in the shadows of a waterfront pier. All right, start it up.
Where'd you get this heat from, Crow?
That's my business. Look, Slater, you just drive. Let me do the thinking.
You do the thinking, I do the dirty work. Is that it?
You want to keep working, Slater? You want a brass check at the mile shape up?
All right, all right.
If Rimlinger isn't straightened out, I'm going to be finished. No stumble-bum like him is going to finish any crew. All right, turn down River Street. You'll be leaving the pier in 2 minutes.
Suppose somebody sees us, Crow.
Who's going to see us? He's the only longshoreman I got working on that dock tonight. He'll be coming out alone. Get him in the middle of the street. It's nice and wide. Brown's the big town garage. It's the one, all right. Any line on the owner? Yeah. We picked him up. A newsboy, 16 years old. Name's Jimmy Leonard. I got him down to detention room 9. Yes. I'll be down in the detention room, Miss Miller.
Yes, sir.
What's the boy's background, man? He lives with his father. Cold water walker on the east side. No trouble with the police before. As a matter of fact, what? He peddles his papers near the 9th Precinct house, Chief. Every cop in the place swears by him. They don't think he'd do a thing like this. His car, yeah. He keeps it in the public garage near the paper. Says when he went in this morning, a fender in the headlight was smashed up. We picked him up and he took it to a body shop to have it fixed. Poor please. This Leonard kid's compound isn't the only one in town, Chief. Half the kids who peddle papers own cars just like him, but not with a smashed fender. Now somebody might have backed into it in the garage. Kid says he didn't drive it last night. And I believe him. Sure you're not being influenced by the opinions of the men in the 9th Precinct. Take somebody pretty cold-blooded to run a man down and then beat him without stopping to help. And this kid, he just isn't cold-blooded. 16-year-olds do a lot of foolish things when they're frightened. Here we go. All right, Mike, open up for Mr. Garrett. Thanks, Mike. Jimmy Leonard? Yes, sir. My name is Garrett. I'm the district attorney, Jimmy. You'll help you be can, boy. Just be honest with me. I'd like to know where you were last night. I already told him I was home. Your father says you were. Maybe he didn't hear me come in, sleeping. I guess I got up this morning before he was awake. The man who was killed was struck down just after 1 a.m. Can you tell us where you were then? No. If you're hiding something, don't protect yourself, son. You're being very foolish. If you're trying to cover up for somebody else, you're being even more foolish.
I don't want to say no more, that's all. I just can't tell you. Why don't you go away? Why don't you leave me alone?
Your father says you weren't home all night. Not since you left the cell papers yesterday afternoon. Jimmy, you ever lent your car to anybody? Was anyone else in the habit of using it? Anybody who might have a duplicate of the ignition key? No. I was the only one who ever drove it. Only assembled the car a month ago. Made it yourself? Yeah, a bunch of us made it. Chipped in and bought parts so we could get them, wholesale. Any of the other newsies keep their car in the same garage? Right near the paper? Yeah. Rembrandt, I don't know his real name. Guys call him Rembrandt because he goes to art school at night. Frankie Cutter. They're the only ones. Is that all you can tell us? Yeah. No use, Frank. Come on.
Yeah, you got a double or
Come on, go ahead, Mike.
dotted line. Good.
Get down and get a car. Where to? I want to talk to the other newsies who keep their hot rods in the Midtown garage. Well, that kid they call Rembrandt was no help, Chief. No, it wasn't. But I still want to see that other newsboy, Frankie Cutter. Did you find out where his stand is? Yeah, 12th and Madison, but he won't be there. Why not? He works the corner nights. Somebody else has it the daytime. He lives over this way in Tenement Road, a couple of blocks from the Rimlinger place. I'm going to see Rimlinger's wife sooner or later. Maybe I better go over there while you're talking to Cutter. Give me the address. Hey, it's from down here. Ground floor flat. Should be the next street to the right. Working nights, he'll probably be sleeping. I'll drop in the corner. Sorry to wake you up, Frankie.
Those kids in the street wake everybody up anyhow. So Jimmy Leonard's in kind of a jam, huh?
A bad jam, Frankie. I understand you've got a a car just like his?
Sure. A bunch of us got them. We all made it together.
You garage them in the same place, too.
Gotta keep it someplace. What a rat. $8 a month garage rent. I could leave it in the street and save the dough, but the cops keep slapping tickets.
These your keys on the vessel?
Yeah.
Sure, a pair of dice, too?
Oh, yeah. I must have left them out without thinking. Shove them in the top drawer for me, please. Thanks. My old lady's fine though. She'd scream like an eagle.
Frankie, did you happen to see Jimmy Leonard any place last night?
No. Why? You say I did?
No. Now, where was your car during the night? Last night while you were working, I mean. Was it in the garage?
Where else?
Is it there now?
Of course it's there now. Sure, Brent's too.
Thank you, Frankie. That's all I want to know, for now.
You don't have to go through the kitchen. Other buildings run into the hallway. This is supposed to be a parlor. Some laugh. A parlor in this rat trap.
Thanks.
Why don't you stick around for a few minutes? You being the DA got the old lady all excited. She went out to get some breakfast meals. She'll fix some coffee or something.
I'm afraid not, Frankie. Well, thank your mother for me over some other time.
You're the boss. So long.
So long, Frankie. Oh, nice. Didn't think you'd back so soon. How did Rim and his wife take it? Hard. A couple of neighbors with her now. Well, she'll be all right, I guess, if she isn't left alone. Two cute kids. Oh, I'm glad you stopped by the placing house. Right. The Rim Livingers need some help while the police want. He left no insurance company. He gets still coming home from work last night. The place Wakey's held for 3 months. 3 months? Oh, Sherman should be busier than that. Plenty of shipping. And his wife said he had some kind of beef with the hiring boss, something like that. Anyhow, he was laid off for quite a while, until yesterday. The local union had a meeting yesterday afternoon, and he was elected delegate. I guess that helped him to get working again. Yes, just did. For one night. Harrington, I want you to check the license plates on Jimmy Leonard's car. Compare them with registration. Make sure the motor number is right.
What?
Rembrandt and Frankie Cutter have cars exactly like Jimmy's. One of them might have switched parking stalls and license plates. I want to make certain that Jimmy's car is Jimmy's car. His key took a damaged car chief. He drove it out to a repair shop. Well, I can always tell his own car, even from others like it. You know that. No, I don't, Harrington. Matter of fact, at this point, I'm beginning to wonder whether we can tell a case of hit-and-run manslaughter from murder.
And now, back to David Bryan, starring as Paul Garrett, Mr. District Attorney.
Malone Sherman had been killed by a hit-and-run hot rod driver. The car had been located, but the 16-year-old owner would neither admit guilt nor speak in his own defense. While Harrington was continuing to check on the death car, I went to see the boy's father.
I told him 100 times. If I told him once, that car'd get him into trouble. Now, where is he? Behind bars. If I get my hands on him, I'll break his neck.
You're talking about your own son, Mr. Leonard. What kind of a father are you?
The kind of a father he should have listened to. I've been too easy with him. Just like his mother was. Blood will tell. That's what she'd do, too. Tell a man and run. Never had the guts to face anything.
He's a 16-year-old boy, Mr. Leonard. He's alone, and he's frightened. He may go to the reformatory for 5 years. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No. I never should have kept him. She wanted him. She couldn't get him. Not when I got finished with that divorce court.
You mean you divorced your wife, and you got custody of the boy?
Yes. I was too smart for her.
You took him away from his mother?
I did everything for him. Tried to make something out of him.
How can anything like that happen in the name of justice?
What do you mean by that, Crack?
You never wanted that boy.
I took care of him. Made a home for him.
You took him so you could do just what you have done. You took him so you could punish him. So you could use him to revenge yourself on his mother. So you could ruin both their lives and separate them for your own satisfaction, to appease your petty vanity, or whatever you think your wife did to you.
Get out of here. You're not going to talk to me like that in my own house, even if you're the district attorney. Go on, get out! When you see that son of mine, tell him I hope they keep him in jail forever. Tell him I hope he rots there.
He'll never rot the way he might have rotted here. If your boy is guilty, I know who should really go on trial. A reformatory won't hurt him. Compared to the home you've given him, his life there will be a paradise.
Yeah?
Excuse me, but is Mr. Garrett here? I'm from the
He's
office.
just leaving.
Hello, Miss Meno.
There's no phone listed here, so I came over.
We can talk outside. Mr. Leonard was right. I'm just leaving.
Well, do you blame you for his voice and trouble?
No, he blames the world for whatever trouble he has inside himself. Why did you come after me?
Well, as I said, there was no phone listed for Leonard. Some of the policemen at the 9th precinct were trying to help Jimmy. One of them found out where he was last night.
Where?
Well, it's kind of strange. They found out from another newsboy who has a stand near the Park District. He saw Jimmy going to the Tavern Plaza Hotel and checked with the desk clerk. The boy was registered there.
Jimmy Leonard registered there? The Savard Plaza? It's one of the best hotels in town.
The desk clerk says he comes there one night every month, always on the 15th of the month.
You know why?
No.
Have you heard from Harrigan?
Yes, the registration and serial number matched Jimmy's car all right.
Where is Harrigan now?
We said to tell you he was going down to the dock, near where Remlin was killed.
How'd you get here?
By cab.
Good. Take another one going back. Make that an expense voucher.
Couldn't I ride back with you?
I'm going to stop at the docks and meet Harrigan. But there's a couple of things I want you to do.
Yes, sir.
Get the cop that found out Jimmy was registered at the Savard Plaza. Tell him to go back to the hotel and check the register for the past year. See if he can find one other particular name besides Jimmy's that appears on the register for the 15th of each month. Get the name and find out who it is and where they come from.
Yes, sir.
And then go into the civil courts records about 10 years back. I want a transcript of a divorce case. Leonard versus Leonard. Have it all at my office by the time I get back.
Yes, sir.
See you there.
Sightseeing at the stop sign.
Voice and everything might get hurt. Why don't you just blow out of here?
Turn left up here at the stop sign.
You Ernie Crow, the hiring boss?
Yeah. Say, you must be the guy that's been nosing around here asking the longshoremen questions.
Yeah, that's right.
You shouldn't do that. Those guys got work to do.
So am I.
Oh, DA's office, huh? You're working on that hit run case, huh? The guy that got killed, Brent Rimlinger?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, my boys know nothing about that. Poor Fred. I just sent some flowers. Bad thing. Poor guy getting killed like that. Even a family. I bleed for him.
Bleed what? Ice water?
You're a pretty fresh guy, ain't you?
I've been talking to your men. You they ain't afraid to talk.
Troublemakers? What'd they tell you?
And you make them kick back 20% of their pay every time you hand them a brass work check for shit. And they don't like it.
Think you can get one of them to say that in court?
Grimlinger didn't like it either. He'd have said so in court. That's why the men elected a delegate. Then you gave him a brass check for the first time in 3 months. You gave him the only night job on the dock. He got killed on the way home.
By a hot rod driven by a crazy kid. You blaming me for that? Yeah, Slater, come here. This flatfoot's been going around the dock stirring up the men, keeping them from working, making cracks about why Remlinger got killed.
Who's this, one of your muscle boys?
He's a guard for troublemakers. Now, why don't you hit the road?
This is not far enough, huh? Gee, where did you come from?
The high road fails. The past 2 minutes was giving you a very enlightening conversation. You gentlemen have any plans for Mr. Harry?
No.
Oh, of course not, Mr. Garrett, but you ought to tell him to be careful about believing what he hears from troublemakers. He shouldn't repeat it. A guy like you has to stand for re-election every once in a while. So you wouldn't want a taxpayer like me making complaints. I got a lot of connections. I think I'll be able to get by when election day comes without you or your connections. Come on, Harry. Where'd you leave your car? Right over here.
I was reading it.
Where's yours?
A couple of blocks down.
Best Western.
Yeah, sure.
Somewhere Somebody was complaining that the Walmart was 45 minutes away.
Which way?
Yeah,
Turn right when you reach the street.
No,
Up there
went
first.
on me.
Well, they're in the middle of nowhere. I
That
mean,
hiring boss
Yeah,
called.
that was kind of a funny
I think he
point.
knows something about the
That's
river
the
and the
first time
killer.
I've seen one about
Yes, well, we can't prove it.
Walmart.
Only Jimmy Leonard would talk. If he'd been able to find a car switch. There was no switch. It was his car. He was the only one who could have been driving it. He took... There I go. That screwball almost skidded right into us. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. It's this road. Slippery. Oil truck turned over here day before yesterday. They tried to cover it. Hey, you hear that sand and gravel feeding up under the fenders? Yeah, I heard it.
All right.
Never mind my car, Harrington. Turn south to Midtown Garage. What's up? That car that killed Rumble must have come through that oil slick and gravel. Yeah? Then the death car was bound to have some oily sand and gravel stuck under all four fenders. I want to see Rembrandt's car. Frankie Cutter. Hurry. Anything out of that one? Nope. No more road cars. No sand or oil. Have a look at Cutter's.
it's so slow.
This one's okay too. Hey, wait a minute.
Very friendly.
Let me get this flashlight focused.
I can go. No,
Oh,
like
well.
this.
That's funny. Hey, give me a hand out, will you? Sure. What's the time? Well, right front fenders clean underneath. But the left front and the
Out on the
rear
road.
fenders are covered with oil and sand.
Amazing.
That's
These
what
are
I
out
was
on the road.
Cutter's car is the one that killed
I'm
Rumble.
saying it looks like it had
Jimmy
too
Leonard's
much
car had the
maintenance.
smash fender and headlight. Because the right front fender and the headlight from this car were taken off and switched for the fender and headlight on Jimmy's. That's why the underside of this fender is clean and the other three aren't. There a phone here? Yeah. Saw the garage man using one, that little office. Mr. Garvin,
Oh, Mr. Garrett, Jimmy Leonard's mother's here waiting for you.
what?
Yes, sir. She just came in on the train from upstate. She heard about the rest on the radio. Her name's Mrs. Goodrich now. She's remarried. There's something else. Her name has been on the Savron Plaza Hotel register the 15th of every month, the same as Jimmy Leonard. She said he's been meeting her there, so his father wouldn't know.
I thought it was something like that. Tell her to wait. Harrington and I are going down to pick up Frankie Cutter. Meanwhile, call Homicide and tell them I want a plainclothes squad to meet me at the River Street ferry shed in about a half hour. Tell them to wait.
I wish I got half
Let's get
a
Cutter.
She got half a sandwich. Well, we might find something.
Where'd you take it? I didn't kill a guy, I tell you. Hey,
We're not gonna see anything
what are we doing down here by the docks?
Well,
There ain't no police station on River Street.
You know what we're doing here, Frankie. You want to tell us who was using your car? Or shall we tell you?
You know, don't you?
It was Eddie Crow, wasn't it? Better answer, Frankie.
Yeah. He came by the stand. Wanted to know could he borrow the car. To a guy like him, you don't say no. So I give him the keys.
What time?
Midnight. I was just going to eat. Then he brings the heat back about 2 a.m. Tells me he had an accident. Give me a C-note to have it fixed and keep my trap shut. I thought I'd keep it all, so I go on down to the fenders and light through Jimmy's car.
About to drive out on Dodgy? Yes. A lot of guys walking up. Law and Charlotte finishing their shift. Climb into the back, Frankie. Get on the floor and stay there.
Don't worry, mister. I don't want no trouble.
Stop here. There's Crow about the hiring shed. Yeah, and that muscle boy Slater. Paying off and taking a kickback. Too money happy to see us. I'm going to see us in a minute. Morgan, fan your squad out along the dock. Nobody gets off this pier. And try to take them in pieces behind you. I don't want any of the workers to get hurt. I'm with you. All right, Crow. Business is
Stay
Where I
back,
go?
Stay back.
We got 6 men on this pier if you get by me. No Slater to drop that gun.
Why would they do it out here in the middle of nowhere?
Well, as they're filming about twisters.
All right, you men. The law can handle
The
them.
tornadoes.
They'll get all they deserve. And from now on,
This is an
you
ideal
men get all you
location.
deserve. A full day's pay with no kickbacks. Let's go, Harry.
Nothing. Secret.
Now, here is the star of Mr. District Attorney, David Bryant, with a word about the program you have just heard.
Jimmy Leonard's father tried to regain custody of the boy, but the court reversed its original decision when the true facts were presented. Meanwhile, hiring boss Ernie Cole and the strong-arm man, Bud Slater, were sentenced to life imprisonment for the murder of Fred Rimlinger. Frankie Cutter is awarded the juvenile court until he reaches the age of 21. Now, this is David Bryan inviting you to join us when we present our next case based on the facts of crime from the file of Mr. District Attorney.
Mr. District Attorney was originated by Phillips H. Law.
Of the Hot Rod Killer from December 21st, 1952. Well, folks, we're marking the birthday of David Bryan, so up next, we have him once again as Mr. District Attorney. And later on Sirius XM 148, Mr. King, Tracer of Lost Persons. We'll be right back.
Because sometimes the music needs to speak for itself. Calm your commute with the instrumental channels on the Sirius XM app. From smooth jazz and epic orchestras to lo-fi beats and high-energy rock anthems. Find over a dozen instrumental channels available anytime, at home, on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices. We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6703. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6703. That's 800-575-6703. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and no, this isn't a timeshare cancellation ad. I'm here to help you break free from your overpriced mobile carrier with Red Pocket Mobile. Did you know the average American wireless bill is $140 a month? At Red Pocket, plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with absolutely no games and no price increases ever. But it gets even better. Red Pocket gives you your choice of all three major mobile networks with the very best 5G coverage anywhere you are. And you get to keep your phone and number. At Red Pocket Mobile, you don't have to settle. I don't see how anyone can say no to getting one low, locked-in price. And 3 5G networks. Red Pocket Mobile, your new...
For taking my call. Thank you. My situation, I am a grandparent raising my 11-year-old grandson.
For how long have you been doing that?
Since about full-time 2020, for 5 years now.
And what happened to Mommy and Daddy?
Well, Mom was, unfortunately, that was my daughter. She was a drug addict, and she died in 2022. And the father's never been in the picture. So we've had him, and of course when she did have him, she was not able really to be a good parent and to provide safety and security and everything that he needed. So,
did she ever explain why she was using drugs?
No, she did not. She did not. Yeah. And
why she wanted it so badly?
Yeah, it's the drugs that she was using was so powerful, and it's just the worst of the worst. So, just took her over. So right now, we have him, and he's a wonderful, wonderful kid. But he has been, I guess he's angry about the situation. He's being raised by myself and my husband, who is 80 years old and disabled. So he's not really able to be that male figure for him. But my grandson's been using a lot of profanity towards myself and my husband. It's the worst of the worst words. And it's any little frustration that my grandson feels, or if I tell him something he doesn't like, then he just calls me every name, imaginable, with such venom in his voice. And so we've been in counseling now for a couple of years, and the counselor is advising me to just ignore it and walk away.
For 2 years, the counselor has been telling you to ignore it?
Yeah. Yes.
And for 2 years, it hasn't changed. Does anybody think maybe that's stupid suggestion?
I'm thinking that's why I'm calling you. I'm thinking this is not working.
There are sort of work, play, environmental challenge places for boys like him. So I suggest you get him signed up for one of those, where he learns about survival. Those are great programs. That's what he needs. And stop paying this idiot therapist.
So what kind of, is it, where do I find these places? And they're called a work?
Go on the net. Just go on the net. You'll find it. These are the camps, I don't know exactly what they call them, camps, where the kids stay there for a month or two, and they learn survival techniques out in the wilds. Okay. And they work as a team with all the other kids, and they don't get away with crap, and they get pressure from each other, because you have to cooperate with each other, and that's how kids often turn around, when they learn cooperation. Respect for themselves, respect for others. Ignoring when he tells you, go F yourself, is really stupid, rude. Retroactively, get all your money back.
Yeah, I know. It's, well, I'm so glad that you gave this. This is what I've been thinking, too. And I'm so glad that you confirmed what I've thought all along, that this was just stupid. So, okay, I will definitely, I know school's coming up, so we probably can't do that.
Oh, forget about school coming up. Get him signed up for this program. You can always catch up with academics. This is more important.
Okay. So I'm just wanting to make sure I find a program that is... Well,
I'll leave that part up to you.
Okay, I will do that. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Laura, and you have a lovely vacation.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. Okay. Just a second. This just came in a few minutes ago. I want to read it to you. If you'd like to call in now, you can be screened and ready to go, but I want to read this. And to send me an email, it's drlaura@drlaura.com. Dr. Laura, in my many years in business, I've often heard men and women say that because of career and other interests, they don't believe in quantity time with their spouses or their kids. They believe in quality time. I declare boldly that that's not enough. Raising balanced, capable, happy, hardworking, emotionally secure people requires quantity time. Not just staring at a TV, but doing many other small, often trivial things. I have 6 sons who are exceptional men of of passion and purpose. I give them all the credit because they chose to make good decisions, but my wife and I did our best and did our part to foster within them the attributes and behaviors that lead to lasting peace and happiness. Anytime I could, I had them sweep the garage floor or go on a run to the hardware store with me. I was relentless about getting these boys to clean the house on Saturday mornings, and it wasn't easy. They all laugh about it now. I played with Hot Wheels, Legos, Haynex, I don't know what that is, and anything they were interested in. I learned why they liked their video games or their music. I invited them with me visiting widows and others during countless service opportunities related to my ecclesiastical duties. We never went to Disneyland. We never bought a boat. We never bought a cabin on a lake. We didn't have a four-wheel, ATVs, or anything. We couldn't afford it. My wife never worked outside the home and instead chose to stay home and make them, her and our highest priority. These 6 men treasure her in ways I would struggle to describe. She gave them her all and never complained. She never burdened them with her needs. I was there to catch all that, and I was glad to do so. She was there to catch everything I needed help carrying within my heart, mind, and soul. I did travel. It was the way we could keep money flowing and allow her to be the constant heartbeat at home. And once I got home, I went right into their baseball, football, soccer, piano, and other activities. We had family dinners every night. Most of them were humble, but it was part of the heartbeat my wife provided. What a way to put it, heartbeat. I helped them get their Eagle Scout awards by camping, hiking, and jumping into cold lakes. I never felt like I was denying myself anything. They were my interest at all times. I was so lonely on the road all those years. Whatever country I was in, whatever time zone, whatever meeting, I was thinking about them, what they were having for breakfast, what zany nonsense grief they were giving my patient wife, what games they were playing, and what I'd have to fix when I got home. Everything I ever wanted is what I already had. And he wrote, shoot, I get misty typing this. Their dreams and her dreams have been and are my greatest, my only dreams. Now I've extended that dedication to my daughters-in-law and grandchildren. My point is that deep and abiding joy for them and for us was and still is about striving to give them quantity time, not some mystical, erratic quality time. Now the first thing that occurred to me when I read this, my God, there are people like this who are not selfish, neurotic, living off traumas. I don't know anything about his wife's background. Maybe there were traumas. I know nothing about his background. Maybe there were traumas. But traumas these days, thanks to pop therapy, is the cornerstone of everything. Your emotional needs are infinitely more important than your obligations to anybody, anything. That's what goes on these days. How many of you could write this or have this written about you? Are you going to give me in a perfect world? These people are not in a perfect world. They've created the most lovely world. Isn't that better than perfect? Take a break. Back with your calls at 1-800-375-2872. We'll be right back.
I'm going to give you some advice, worthy of the great. Dr. Laura program.
Do the right thing.
1-800-375-2872.
Laura Schlesinger, my number 1-800-375-2872. 1-800-375-2872. A lot of you are responding about my promoting a skincare product that I use. I don't make these, I use them. Vibrant Super C Serum. One woman wrote in saying it's made a drastic improvement in her skin. I was very happy I brought it to attention. Hey, I share what works with me. I'm happy when it works with you too. Vibrant Super C is an all-in-one skin serum made with the highest quality vitamin C, high hyaluronic acid, which I also have in my left knee under the kneecap. Vitamins B5 and E. It's a complete line of skincare in a bottle, one bottle, replacing day creams, eye creams, night creams, neck creams, wrinkle creams, dark spot reducers. That's why my travel-loving listeners love it that you only need one bottle. You can put a whole bunch of other stuff in your suitcase when you're traveling. So go to Vibrance.com/Dr. Laura to save up to 37% off and you get free shipping. That's Vibrance, Vibrance, Vibrance.com/Dr. Laura. The number 1-800-375-2872. Mary, welcome to the program.
Hello, Dr. Laura.
Hi, Mary.
It's quite an honor. It's quite an honor to talk to you. You're very well respected in my area of the country.
Thank you.
And I thank you for taking my question. My question today is, I have been married for 21 years to my husband. I'm sorry, for 5 years, but we've been together 21. My apologies.
What does been together mean if you're not married? It's dating.
We were dating, correct. He's been married twice before me. I'm his third wife. And he has three other children by two marriages. And
I know, but if she wasn't even
a lover as you, I knew the right thing to do was to step aside and let them grow up and graduate high school without me being a part of their life. That, in the outskirts, but not a part of their life. I waited till they were adults, in college, and married others before I married their husband, without it.
Good for you. Very thoughtful.
I tried. Well, I listened to you, so, and I praise you for that. But in the 5 years of, even before, he had a middle son from his second marriage that we've had a lot of problems that he has, and I tried to help his mother. He's 31 now. He ended up in shock camp when he was 18. He did some pretty bad things. What
kinds of bad things?
At 18, he was just turned 18, he pushed down an 80-year-old woman in a shopping store just to get her necklace, her gold necklace, so he could cash it and get, $30 from her. It was a sin. I tried, Michael tried, his mother just walked away from him. His mother hasn't talked to him in 20 years. So, he did a lot of things. He stole from businesses, he stole from cars, he robbed everybody in his family, including his grandparents, both sets. And he just, he had issues. He got
issues.
Yeah, to say the least. He was abused slightly as a child.
Okay, Mary, I don't need to hear the so-called trauma because a lot of kids go through worse than that and they don't throw old people on the ground. Okay, so he's kind of sociopathic. He's a sociopath, and you let him in your house.
Is it her boyfriend?
I tried to do the right thing.
What's the right thing?
My child, he asked for his father for him to come and look.
Okay, you need to stop crying before we can talk, because I have to be able to understand what you're saying.
Okay.
My question was, I'll extend the question. Why do you let him in your house?
I thought I was doing the right thing.
How in God's name was that the right thing? Seriously. Explain to me how that was the right thing. He's a sociopath. You thought that's what God wanted. Why, you have a
No, I
special
thought
communication?
that's what his father wanted. His father.
I mean, you never had a conversation with your husband about whether or not he wanted him in the house?
Oh, yes. He wanted it.
Did you?
And I told him I didn't want his son.
So you put up with this because your husband, which is why most of these marriages with kids end up in divorce eventually, because there's an errant kid and the bio parent will choose that. If you're too, as I like to say, and I do enjoy saying this, if you were drowning and this son was drowning and he could only save one of you, I hope you can tread water.
Right. My father told me that when I was dating him.
Well, you don't listen. So what do you want from him? What do you want
I do listen.
now?
What I want to know is
from me now.
I've heard you.
You've been warned. What else is there to say to you?
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay,
You're
what?
absolutely right. You're
I don't know what
right.
I'm right at.
I get it.
Get what?
Well, that was my fault from the beginning. Shit.
What? It was your fault from the beginning to put yourself in this stupid situation that everybody knew was not going to work.
Right.
So, do you want to waste another 5?
No.
Then get out. You don't have to divorce, just go move somewhere. And your husband will know you mean it.
Yeah. That's
By the
what
way,
I want to do if he lets it stay.
When he will let it. This is the other thing that'll happen. You'll come back, and then he'll allow his son to come back in.
Well, his son is supposed to leave for Germany August 28th. And now his wife said...
Tell me how he's gonna... What is he doing in Germany?
He doesn't do anything. He's got a job here. The kid, he just doesn't even take care of himself. He doesn't know how to drive. He's got many issues.
He'll be back, so you have a decision to make. Go back to...
Yep.
Unravel this nonsense. Your father told you. So unravel this and keep dating him. There's no reason you have to be married and in that house.
I am married to him. I married him 5 years ago.
Honey, did you just not hear what I said?
Yeah, I did.
Why are you acting like I'm an idiot and didn't follow the discussion?
Because I know I'm an idiot, and you
for
talk
5
to
years.
people like we're idiots. Why do you freaking do that?
I said you're treating me like I'm the idiot when I already answered you that I understand the 5 years. I wasn't calling you an idiot. I was calling, why are you treating me like an idiot? You misunderstood. Okay. Yeah, go calm down and call back later. My number, 1-800-375. Yeah, you loved me for a million years, but suddenly I treat everybody like an idiot. James, welcome to the program.
Oh, hi, Dr. Laura. I have a quick situation I want to run by you. My wife and I were invited to my first cousin's daughter's wedding.
Are these people you're close to?
Yeah, I grew up, I have a number of first cousins, yeah, I'm close to them. I mean,
So, over the years, you've seen them a lot? Over the years, you've been there a lot?
Yes, all my life.
Okay.
Over, for the summers, and now we're older, so we're scattered around the country, but...
I just wanted to know whether we're just on a list of relatives or there actually were relationships. So you've been invited to this wedding, and...
My wife and I, and the children are not. We have a 3-year-old, 7-year-old.
Well, why were people getting married want 3-year-olds and 7-year-olds at the wedding?
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm not criticizing for that.
Oh, good.
I paid $251 last night.
The issue is...
Well, you're somewhere different.
I was in Texas.
wife's
But they have the best gas, like I
They
get.
live near us, about 10 minutes away, to
At home.
take the children for a night, and we would drive down to the wedding. About a 5-hour drive, and drive back the next day. My wife doesn't want to leave the youngest child with the parents because spent the night at the house there, so.
Because you had that mega milkshake in the
May I ask why the in-laws can't stay
had a
in
lot
your
of
house so the kids are in their own environment?
Yeah, I mean, they could, in theory, and that was shot down by my wife as well because.
So she really doesn't want to go?
Or she doesn't want to leave the children.
No, she just doesn't want to go. So go by yourself. She can watch the kids and you visit your... Calm down. I think it's a good idea that you go since you're close to these people. If she doesn't want to go...
The rib crib.
She doesn't have to go. There's no big crime here. They're not her friends. They're yours.
No, absolutely. And I agree with that. That's the plan. But now what my wife is kind of doing is telling me that I'm selfish for going on my own and that, you know, I'm deserting her.
You married an interesting woman.
Okay.
You're aware of what she's like. You've been aware of what she's like for a long time.
They have Ulta. I could have got my acne stuff there.
Understood.
We got what?
Okay.
Very controlling. Very controlling.
No, I won't stop.
And manipulative. But that's a choice you made.
We'll get something.
And you made kids with. So we're stuck with that. But I expect you to act like a man and tell her, sweetie, I love you.
I'm hungry.
It has nothing to do with selfish on my part.
Should I hold off?
Hold off for another hour.
She's the one. It's not selfish on my part.
Oh, that's nice. So then I'm going to have
to share in the
Subway as my option.
of my relative's wedding.
You can't pause
we're going to be coming right
We've cared
back
about each other our whole lives. So I'm sorry that you look at it that way.
I have my head.
But I
My head is
don't. So I'll
pounding.
miss you. Just kiss.
Those chips are not.
Act like a man.
I didn't say they were.
Please, act like a man.
I can drive if you want me to.
Or this is just going to get worse. This woman is really going to cause havoc.
Are you lying to me? Are we going to not come back here?
We will.
Told you she didn't want to go.
Why would we come back?
Now go do the right.
Before the arenas, before the fame.
You better not.
We only have 31 more minutes till we're done with this.
Now the Jonas Brothers tell that story on a new limited engagement channel.
Hey guys, it's Joe. It's Nick and Kevin. This is Hometown Radio on Sirius XM.
Hear their new album, Greetings from Your Hometown, and the songs that built the dream.
We built this for you.
Hometown Radio with the Jonas Brothers. For limited time starting tomorrow. Channel 79. And at home with the Sirius XM app.
There's little to no downtime when you're a business owner. So why waste any of it on payroll issues, office politics, and HR infractions when Bambi can take care of those problems for you? Bambi lets you focus on running your business. For just $29 a month, Bambi gives you access to your own dedicated HR manager. Forget about onboarding new team members and terminating underperforming ones. Well, there you have 10, 50, or even 100 employees. Your Bambi team will handle all of that for you. You get real HR support whenever you need it by phone, text, or online. Right now, you can get 1 month of Bambi for just $1. Go to Bambi.com, type Dr. Laura under radio, schedule your first call with an HR manager.
I can't hear you.
Right now. That's 1 month of Bambi for just $1 at BAMBEE.com, code Dr. Laura.
Every day, Dave spends $5 on
One ultra latte with a caramel drizzle.
but for less than $1 a day, he could protect his family with a $500,000 life insurance policy from SelectQuote. And for about the same $15 a month he spends on...
Honey, what's our password to Streamflix?
He could have a life policy from SelectQuote. But when his wife asked him...
Have you looked into life insurance yet?
Dave said...
Whoa, how are we going to afford life insurance?
If only Dave knew that SelectQuote could find him a policy for up to 50% less than he's found online. That's about the same amount as one of his streaming subscriptions. SelectQuote is a broker. They know which carrier has the right policy for Dave's situation. So he'll have money left over for...
The karaoke machine with auto-tune.
I'm canceling your credit card.
SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Get your free quote now at selectquote.com or call 800-578-6060. That's 800-578-6060.
SelectQuote.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-617-7962. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-617-7962. That's 800-617-7962. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people. Because sometimes the music needs to speak for itself. Calm your commute with the instrumental channels on the Sirius XM app. From smooth jazz and epic orchestras to lo-fi beats and high-energy rock anthems. Find over a dozen instrumental channels available anytime. At home, on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
Dr. Laura is on right now.
That's right.
So you know you don't want to stay with this, but you want to keep the money, the status, the house, the stuff. So you have to sit down with a lawyer and figure out what you're going to do. I don't understand running into therapy other than it keeps you from having to make a decision.
Yeah, I know that.
Because the decision really is to leave or stay. It's that simple. To leave or stay. And if you stay, it's because the secondary benefits of being legally married to him are a good payoff, and you're really just going to ignore what he does.
Straight.
Or you're going to leave and struggle with figuring out the money, where you're going to live, friends, and all that stuff. So that's what it really comes down to, and I'm not sure that requires therapy.
I think that's good.
I basically said to the counselor, you need to help me get beyond this, or you need to help me have this.
Nobody, no therapist is going to get you beyond this. Time and you making better decisions and changing your life are what gets you past this. Not a counselor. I can't get you past.
But we're going to Dutch Bros, so I won't do it.
You don't require therapy for that. You just require honesty.
But if they literally take the exact same, they use the
number 1-800-375-2872. Welcome to this hour of the program right here on Sirius XM Triumph 111. You are here with Mallory and Dan, screening your calls.
You know what, too? We never eat when we come here ship notes, and I don't understand.
Oh, that's down in Texas.
Producing segways.
Not here, but you know.
Give me a call at 1-800-375-2872. Now, question: did your marriage survive an affair?
It's called windshield.
It's a waste of time and money to go counseling with a serial cheater. In those cases, I say get a good divorce lawyer. But when the infidelity appears to be a stupid one-off mistake instead of a pattern, I'm probably going to encourage reconciliation, especially when there are young kids involved. After giving that exact advice to a recent caller, she asked for tips from other Dr. Laura listeners who had been in her position. How had they managed to continue living with a man who deceived them? The result was a fascinating hour of calls from women who stayed with husbands who cheated. We turned that hour into this week's deep dive episode, Staying Married After Infidelity. You can download it now. Listen to our caller stories and suggestions. At Staying Married After Infidelity at drlaura.com, Sirius XM app, and wherever you listen to podcasts. My number 1-800-375-2872. Lucy, welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Laura. My husband was trying to buy a new car, and it has your show on it because it's equipped with
She probably touched these.
Lady was talking, she disappeared.
See if we can get her back. Zoe, welcome to the program.
Hello, thank you for taking my call.
Thank you.
I was calling, I was explaining to your screener, I've got an adult son and an adult daughter, both of which my relationships feel that they differ drastically between one another. And my question for you today is...
Well, of course they do. One's a male, one's a female.
Correct. That is true, and I do agree with you on that. But my question for you is if my expectations are excessive of what I expect from my son to be able to have visits with.
Okay, Zoe, let me explain. I'll explain.
Okay.
When you're a little kid, you determine the relationship. Because they're in your house every day. You feed them, clothe them, help them with school homework. You decide the relationship. When they grow up, especially when they grow up and get married, that's all off. That's off. And you really can't have any expectations. You have to go by what they choose. It may not be what you'd like if you were still in charge, but it's as good as it's gonna get, because that's their choice now in life. So you can't force somebody to like you or want to spend time with you or change their lives to accommodate you. We just can't. We can't enforce those things.
And I understand exactly. I understand what you're saying, but how can I stop feeling discarded by him, if that makes sense?
Yes, you know what? Yes, it does. And I've got to tell you, that's the typical feeling of a grown mommy with a grown son who gets married, because that woman is now the center of his life, and her mother is the center of her life. Mm-hmm. So he is drawn in that direction. That's life. So when you're feeling you're not discarded, this is the stage in life you're in. Every woman in your position goes through this. Everyone.
You know, it's interesting because, for example, on social media and stuff like that, I have a lot of other wonderful friends who have sons of the same age, and they're...
Okay, first of all, I don't want to... No. Everybody lies on social media. Everybody always creates something that looks more beautiful. And some women actually have mama's boys. So do not compare anything in your life. Not your hair, not your waistline, not your cleanliness in your home, not your husband. Please, I beg everybody, do not compare anything to the crap you see on social media. It's not real.
Okay, thank you for reconfirming that. I appreciate you saying that.
And you're always going to be closer to your daughter than your son at this point. You're not discarded. It's just the new phase. That's just how it goes for everybody. I remember when my son first got married, we went shopping for stuff. You know, she wanted to look at a dress. He was looking at things. And I thought, holy shit, what is my position now? I wasn't even sure what it was. You know? Right. That's it. That's his woman. I'm not his woman anymore.
Right. Okay, that's kind of a hard pill to swallow, but I think I need to just finally do the big swallow and deal with it and accept it.
Yeah, it just is. It's not personal. It's healthy. It's actually healthy.
Oh.
How annoying is that for me to say?
No, I love it. I love it. Thank you for saying that. Okay, I have a smile on my face now. I'm glad I got through to you today. Thank you.
Good. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you for your call. Yeah, you guys having a pill that's hard to swallow, like she just mentioned, give me a call. I'll give you some water to help it go down. My number, 1-800-375-2872. Roxanne, welcome to the program.
Hi, Dr. Laura. It's an honor to speak with you. I admire you. I wear the bracelet, do the right thing every day, and your hat. It's just wonderful. You're wonderful. And I do have a dilemma. I heard the opening about you going on vacation. I'm like, I need to call her today because I can't let another day go by. This has been on my head a couple of weeks now. So regarding communication skills, and maybe I might need sometimes help in getting my thoughts through or my questions through, and I hope I don't mess up with you. But I have a friend. We've been friends for 8 years. Her family and my family have been doing things together with each other, little trips here, little trips that. And we do an annual yard sale, which 3 families, she invites 4 families, including myself, and we bring our themes, and she's generous enough, she's very generous, where she opens her home, and we all bring in little goodies to snack on and what have you. And we've been doing it for 3 years.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too, and I will not miss it unless there's an emergency. And there was. This year I couldn't attend, and my husband had a neck injury on Friday, and the next day, which I told her I was going to be there on Saturday, 2 days before, and then, but unfortunately my husband had a neck injury, and I texted that night before, I'm not going to be able to make it. I hope the yard sale goes well. I'll call you later and see how things went. That's all I wrote on the text.
Wait. In your message, did you say, my husband got hurt, I'm taking care of him? Or did you just say,
No.
I'm not going to be there?
I just said I'm not going to be there.
Why?
And
why did you leave out the why?
Exactly. Because my husband didn't want me to share his medical thing. He's like, please don't tell anybody what I'm going through.
All you had to say is, my husband got hurt, so I'm taking care of him. You made your friend feel like you just dismissed her.
Yes. That's what she said.
Because your husband was being ridiculous, and you didn't have to give all the information. He got hurt. Could have been his toe. Who cares?
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, so did you then call her and say, my husband got hurt? Did you ever update her on what really happened?
Yes. I was calling her, no answer. I texted her, no answer. So I got worried. I go, I hope she's okay. She finally called me back a few months later, and then she said, oh, I just can't talk to you. I'm so upset. Why didn't you specify on the text why you couldn't come? I assumed that you were just, maybe doing something else, going to the beach. I go, no, I will never cancel this to do something fun. Unless it's an emergency. And I did, and I explained to her my husband had a bad neck injury, and I was at the ER the whole day Saturday, and I just couldn't make it. And I'm sorry. I would like to
left her lunch. According to you, you left her months without knowing what happened. That was really ridiculous of you. Sorry, that's ridiculous. I would have gotten in the car, gone over, and said, he said not to say anything. I shouldn't have listened to him. But he got hurt. That's why I wasn't there. I would have done that the next day.
Yes.
You kind of screwed this up, woman. And then you let months go on. Don't tell me what you think. I tell people all the time, I really don't care what you think. If you don't ask, then you don't know. You don't guess. So get in the car and go over to her house and sit there and say you admit you're an idiot. That woman got upset with that word earlier. Say you admit you're an idiot and you let this go too long, but you want to repair the relationship, and you're sorry you left her for months thinking that you didn't give a shit. Just tell her the truth, and that will likely repair it.
Okay. Even though I did offer to take her out for lunch, and she said she...
Who gives a shit about lunch? You hurt her.
I did.
And then you let her stay hurt. So I told you how to go fix it, okay?
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I will.
You're very welcome. My number, 1-800-375-2872. Let's try Lucy again. Hi, Lucy. How can I help?
Hello, Dr. Laura. Well, first I want you to know you're a true blessing in my life because you have me focusing on my life purpose and getting out of burnout negativity mode. I know my purpose is to be a great wife. And, I'm being honest, I have been very selfish and I haven't really appreciated my great husband. And thanks to you, I'm making it my project every day to be a great wife. And I'm getting a little teared up because it's happening so fast. How great this feeling is for him and just between us. And it's really not hard actually to be a great wife. Making smoothies in the morning and bringing him food if he needs it on his mail route, and just cleaning the house every day and making it sparkle for him when he comes home. I just want you to know we went through a bit, surgeries and stuff, and we drifted apart, and we ended up sleeping in separate bedrooms, and I would say the marital bedroom became a man cave. I approached him and I said, honey, should we turn the man cave back into a marital bedroom, and I'll spice it up? And he cried, you know, he was really glad that I brought it up. So that's my project this weekend, and I just want you to know you're the reason that I have focused now on my purpose in life is to be a great wife. We don't have children, we married in late in life, and we take, you know, I'm taking him for granted, and you brought that up with other callers, and I just want to thank you that I, you know, have this opportunity to rebuild our relationship, and hopefully he'll try to be affectionate and you know, flirty and stuff, and I'm hoping he'll be receptive to that, and even if he's not 100% receptive, just to get closer is the goal right now, you know.
Well, sometimes it takes men a little extra time to trust it, that it's going to last. So be patient. Sounds like it's all going to be great, and I'm so happy that you're happier. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's amazing. Really amazing. Leanne, welcome to the program.
Yes, hi, Dr. Laura.
Hi.
So I'm just getting a lot of opinions from my situation. So my husband and I, we've been divorced for about 18 months. And in May, my daughter was on the way home from college and her car broke down about 3.5 hours away from home. I had a panic attack. So my ex-husband came over and we drove down together. So we had like 3.5 hours in the car. And one thing led to another. We hashed out, we like got everything out that we should have got out before we got divorced. And that led to our friendship again. And now we're dating again. And we're talking about a future again together. But we're getting opinions from everybody on the outside saying it's not going to work. Once you move back in together, it's not going to work. And I'm just wondering, can divorced couples get back together, and can it work?
Am I just another person in this poll?
Well, you're a therapist, I guess you could say. Like you, I don't know. I'm just looking for validation, I guess, that...
I can't validate something that's going to be your choice, so I'll ask some simple questions. The issues that caused you to divorce, has anything changed? Has he changed behaviors? Have you changed behaviors?
Yes.
So are you now compatible where you were not before? And you're secure in that? Well, then you don't have to ask anybody anything. If whatever caused you two to divorce is no longer an issue, if you mean that, then stop asking everybody's opinion. That's one of the bad things that I hear going on here. You're not using your own wisdom and intuition and brain.
Yeah, it's not so much I'm asking. People just give it. People are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys are together, and I can't, you know.
Of course you're asking it. They wouldn't know that you were considering it if you didn't share that information.
Yeah.
So of course you're soliciting, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now, name me 3 things that he did that made you want to divorce him.
His anger, his distance, and we just didn't have a friendship anymore. We were just roommates.
Now, when you were in the car and talking about it, what did he explain about his anger?
He said he was unhappy because he wants to retire, and I can't retire for 5 more years. I'm a teacher. And he was kind of holding that against me, but now he was like, that wasn't, I shouldn't have done that. You know, and he's just happier. We just got out, we both took a breath and just got out of the rut and the fighting and the anger, and we just kind of found ourselves again and found what makes us happy. Like, I'm out exercising.
Here's my recommendation. Move back in together and see how it goes.
Okay. All right. Will do.
And stop asking people's opinion.
Okay. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. My number, 1-800-375-2872. We'll take a break. Come back with your calls.
Dr. Laura.
I was pregnant with my second child, and I went home and I said to my husband, figure something out because I'm not going back to work when the second baby is born.
Do the right thing.
That was such a gift, so thank you for that.
Excellent.
This is the Dr. Laura program.
Turn right up here. Turn right at the stop sign.
I don't always eat the daily recommended amounts of fruits and veggies. Who does? Like anyone, I like to indulge in my favorite, not so healthy snacks now and then. You know, those little sandwich cookies with a thin layer of chocolate. Yeah, it's a good thing doctors created Field of Greens. It's packed with the nutrition our bodies need. And it couldn't be easier to enjoy. Just mix a scoop of your favorite beverage. Each fruit and vegetable in Field of Greens is doctor selected for a specific health benefit. Kidneys, lungs, heart health, metabolism, even healthy weight. My favorite Field of Greens flavor is strawberry lemonade. Kale, broccoli, beets, and spinach. Never tasted so good. But get this. Only Field of Greens makes its customers a better health promise. Your doctor will notice your improved health or your money back. Let me get you started on my special discount. I got you 20% off your first order. Just use the code Dr. Laura at fieldofgreens.com. That's code Dr. Laura at fieldofgreens.com.
You've worked hard to provide for your family, and you deserve a bank that's committed to helping you protect your money from government overreach and cancel culture. That's why Dr. Ben Carson, John Rich, and Larry Elder founded Old Glory Bank. With our focus on financial freedom and traditional American values, we've now grown over 2,000% with customers in all 50 states. Visit oldglorybank.com/triumph to learn more.
You know, a lot of times you have to choose between something high quality or something that saves you money. But what if you could get both? Why not? Especially when it comes to health care, and that is the best.
That? It stinks. Right, cattle fields or something.
go straight.
No, you just follow the curve.
I know. That's what I meant by
Yeah,
straight.
yeah, that's just fine.